Yep, Polt MC. We've got MC top left, Polt bottom right. Ohana is the map. Can't wait to see what MC does. The boss toss, El Presidente. He's a bit of an aggressive player, Kev. I would be very surprised if we didn't see action early and often.
No. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Of course, MC is quite notorious for his 2-base all-ins. Then again, against Terran, he has no problem bringing it to late game. Still remember his series against Puma, one of the many, of course. He had several, but the one that the Intox remasters hand over, a series that he shouldn't have won. But perhaps it's that winner's mentality, Ben, that champion spirit, something that LeBron has written all over his body. That's the same thing that MC has. And that's just what managed to make MC win that tournament. Because he was in pretty bad shape. Those
are just tattoos, Kev, and LeBron still hasn't won anything. Can't be king if you don't have a ring.
He won another MVP trophy, Ben. And he's going to get another one soon for MVP playoffs.
Any true champion would give away all of his MVPs for one of those rings.
He's going to get it, Ben. I'm not worried. I think you're sweating it, not me.
I'm not sweating it, bro.
We see no gas yet for Polt.
I'm sweating D-Wade.
No refineries yet, so MC is getting a pretty good idea of what Polt wants to do. The no gas fast expand build, of course, a build that's also common in the TVP matchup. It's not going to allow you to do a whole lot as Terran, other than give you a great economy early on, and you're going to be safe against pretty much every single all-in. This is why this is such a popular build for pretty much every single Terran out there.
Yep. MC gets a nice scout off, knows pretty much exactly what to expect out of Polt, given that he is gasless and he's seen that one Rex.
Yep.
And I think we'll probably just see the old 1-gate expand from MC. It's pretty typical as well.
Yeah, I'm surprised that MC doesn't try to do one of the funky builds, which has been so popular on a map like Ohana. The Forge expand, like the Nexus first, followed up by Forge, or just Nexus first, followed up by 2 gates, and then trying to hold your ramp. MC is just going to play it standard, which means that the build from Polt is going to be a tiny little bit better, but this is a super standard scenario that every Protoss player has been in oh so many times. 1 gate gas against no gas fast expand.
Yep. MC's first Zealot going to start waddling across the map, and he'll follow it up with Stalker. Well, no, he just chased the SCV out and stopped in his natural. And well, MC's money's starting to climb up a little bit. Probably going to see a Nexus pretty soon.
Yeah, I guess so. He's currently boosting out his Nexus, so he's getting more pros. For a second I was getting worried there. I was like, MC, are you really going to do something super crazy like 4-gate? But nah, he's just going to expand, so no worries, man. I don't have to be afraid yet, and I'm not afraid. MC
just going to control the Zelnaga tower with this Stalker. Not wanting to go walk up the ramp of Polt, because with that high ground, those Marines can pick away and do some pretty good damage if you're not careful. And the next question becomes, what is the 2-base follow-up for each of these players? Polt's adding barracks, so he's going to be playing some sort of biocentric style.
Yeah, I think Polt is just going to play standard bio, and I think he's actually eventually going to make that 3rd command center. He might just try to get those 2 medevacs out as soon as possible, because that's always like a small moment in the game where Protoss has to be very careful about stimmed bio. Certainly if they play the way they do right now, they don't have a super good NC yet, so they're going to need some either good force fields or just excellent unit positioning. But as soon as MC survives that phase, then of course it's going to be better and better for Protoss, because then you're going to have more and more things which are awesome against bio. And eventually, man, you're going to have all the good things. You're going to have Charge, you're going to have Storm, you're going to have Cannons, and you're going to have Colossus as well.
All the good stuff. Gateways being added now for MC. No tech just yet. They'll probably be, well, we'll just have to wait and see. It's going to be a while before he's able to really make a choice as to which direction he wants to take it. eBay going down now for Polt, so we can start working on those upgrades.
He definitely needed the robo, or not definitely, unless like Polt would have pulled a super mind game, suddenly go double refinery and go into Banshee, but that's very unlikely because those Banshees would arrive pretty damn late, and if your opponent would have got a quick robo, it wouldn't have been worth it, and your economy would be horrible. But yeah, of course it's always nice to have a robo. You want to get those observers out, Ben. Certainly the new observer. It's so quick, man. You're going to get such a good scout off. It's like almost playing with map hack. Sometimes I feel unfair as Protoss. Just kidding, I take it back. Don't quote me on that.
Factory just about to finish up for Polt, so we can get those medevacs going, and then he can start going to work with the drops and that typical bio play that we're so used to seeing. Polt is one of the best multitaskers in the game.
I love that MC is always taking this, or not always, but like throughout the entire game, that he takes the Zelnaga Watchtower, because it really makes you just feel so much more safe. Right now we are all observers and we see like, okay, pretty standard opening, nothing is happening. The moment you're playing a game, everything is going through your mind. Have to worry about this, have to worry about that, have to worry about this. The moment you have the Zelnaga Watchtower, you don't have to worry about anything either. And you kind of play the game like an observer, but you're like, alright, I can do this, I can make some pros right now, I'm safe against everything. So small things like that, but it's very important. And this Stalker is going to be more than safe, because it will take quite a while before the first real Marauders with concussive shells are out. So even if units move out, even if a lot of Marines would take control of the Cell 9 Watchtower, you can get a couple of free shots off, and at least you see it coming. Interesting, Blink Stalker opening from MC. That's not the direction I expected him to go into.
Yeah, Ohana, I don't know how good it is for Blink, Kev. There's not many places where you can blink up.
I don't think it's a very good Blink Stalker map. Like, this is probably one of the only...
Can you even cross that gap, though?
Yeah, he can. Like, I've tried it.
Okay.
But it's very weird.
MC's Observer will poke in, and he's going to see that if he wanted to blink up into the main, it's looking like it's a possibility, at least at this point in the game. Polt's units all being rallied out to his natural right now.
I guess you can blink here too, but it's so weird because this is so high. But I don't think Blink has any limits in how high you can blink. All LeBron James Stalkers, man. They jump very high.
Just gonna shake my head, Kev.
Observer from MC gets a pretty good idea. I love that he puts the Observer above the trees. Makes it so hard for Polt to actually
the thing with Blink, Kev, blink first means you're pretty vulnerable to what we're seeing out of Polt.
Yeah, to a straight up attack. He's gonna need some good force fields. He's gonna need to buy some more time. Blink is excellent to harass, and Blink is also good in picking up drops. But if it's just going to be a big straight up attack, then Blink is not really all that useful. Then you rather have charge.
Yeah, he does start charge as that blink upgrade finishes. Polt supply blocked at 94. Well, MC is still macroing up. He's got those Stalkers up on the high ground, and the sentry's just waiting to drop those force fields.
Oh, he could potentially skim. He kind of gives it away with the fact.
How is MC going to do this? Like, Stalkers are so far away.
Beautiful force fields, but he's going to pick off most of the units. MC goes for the offensive blink, almost picks off a medevac, but he does not manage to get it. But there's still no charge, and now he kind of gave away the fact that he has blink, so I wouldn't be surprised in Polt trying to pick one more fight.
We'll see. He's just kind of dancing around outside of MC's natural right now. That factory taking a lot of damage.
Wow, this should actually be a pretty decent fight for Polt.
MC immediately blinks back. Doesn't want to force the issue. Says, "All right, Polt, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome."
But I'm gonna force field you, and that's of course something that Polt can do. So MC playing this very nice, staying as patient as possible, and that's what he needed to do. Ooh, he's moving out right now, but he has a lot of gateway units. I guess he has a small army supply right now. No, actually, Polt still has the army supply. This might be a...
Guardian Shield goes down. Stalkers.
Pick up a medevac.
Don't blink, whatever you do. Oh, now here's the fight. Blinking backwards was MC, and he's going to catch a couple of these reinforcing units out of position. Yeah.
Those were the only few. Well, MC still has a few force fields, and blink going down once more for MC. MC's playing this really nice. I love how he just makes it so hard for Polt to actually take a fight. And now charge is charge is actually ready, so it's going to be a lot easier for MC.
Yeah, all of a sudden MC is in an okay position. Polt loads up 3 medevacs. Does MC know?
It seems like he knows, man.
Whoa,
he has
this could be so bad. There's the big blink, and immediately one medevac's going to fall. Polt sticking around. No, actually no medevacs fall.
Yes, one. Nice blink on the low ground. He's going to pick up all the medevacs. Beautiful play by MC there.
And now he needs to blink back up, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Takes a lot of damage on those Stalkers, but keeps most of them alive.
Oh, they saw how expensive it can be to be indecisive, man. First Polt wants to drop, but then he's like, okay, now I go back. And then he's like, oh no, I'm losing a couple of units. I'm just going all in again. And then he actually allowed MC to have more units in position. And that went about as well as could have possibly gone for MC.
Now MC's got so many charge lots. Beautiful force fields coming down as he continues to march forward. Blinking up, tries, and does not succeed in killing that one medevac. Man, this has been the...
MC played it so well.
Yeah, absolutely flawless. Going to pick off these medevacs as well. Zealots charging forward. Billy stuck on the Zelnaga tower, gets chopped up by the Zealots once more.
War Prism coming in as well, so it's going to be even easier for MC to reinforce. Do we have High Templars? Yeah, but he uses them in a defensive way for now, I guess. I don't even know why the High Templars are.
Third base of Polt, taking a lot of damage. Might fall. Yeah, Stalker's blinking underneath it.
I think it's definitely going to fall, unless Polt really wants to save it. Then, of course, MC is going to be distracted a little bit, but for now the orbital will fall.
And now MC dropping Guardian Shield as if he wants to take another fight, but changes his mind there at the last second. Polt trying to get back into a good position, but it's going to be tough. MC has observers everywhere, Kev. He's always seeing the movement. Oh, Stalkers!
Stalkers are kind of trapped, and they have nowhere to go, so MC is going to be forced to take this fight. It's 1-1 for Polt, by the way, against 0-0 for MC.
Oh, and Zealous charging in. This is an okay fight for Polt. Sentries, great force fields once more.
Oh, nice storms by MC.
I was feeling like it was going to go Polt's way, but then the storm started raining, and there was nothing Polt could really do. Now there's Stalkers and nothing to fight them with. making their way up into the natural Polt. Those Archon's going to finish.
11 kill Stalker. 1 kill. 6 kill. 5.
MC, content with the damage he's done, goes ahead and takes his third base. Polt's rebuilding his third command
Interesting
center.
playstyle, by the way, by MC. Just he mustered out as many gateway units as possible and kind of ignored the fortress. How often do you see that? So maybe Polt should have just gone for upgrades straight away and don't really try to take fights, because MC was going to have way more units than he would normally have, because he didn't have to invest into the fortress and the upgrades.
Polt did get a very fast first engineering bay.
Yeah.
And we can see his 2-2s finishing him now. He's still way ahead in terms of those upgrades.
If they fight right now, if Polt only has a little bit more, but I think even maybe right now, if storms don't hit him, I think he's able to win, Ben, because this is going to be 2-2 bio against 0-0 Protoss army.
A little bit of a fight starting to happen. Zealots charging forward. There are 2 High Templar with a lot of energy. Maybe 3 storms, 1 of them going down there, 2 of them going down there. Actually immediately morphing into Archon, so there will be no more storm. But man, MC's got so many units. He's often clogged up in this choke, though.
MC just has so many units, and even though this was not the best position, look at the Archons on the SCVs getting a couple of really big shots off. It's
and
just too
no
much
upgrades
Protoss
at all. The Zealots still trading very, very effectively with that bio. How many kills does this Archon have? 13 kills.
Well, I mean, I think MC is finally gonna have to back off right now. These bio units do make a stand under the effect of heal, but right now MC still killed a lot of.
No, more than a lot. 25 SCV kills. If you look at the income tab, 36 SCVs remain for Polt, and that is all.
Polt is doing this pretty good though. He's gonna pick up all these Zealots. MC trying to pick up as many medevacs as possible. Still have 3 hero Zealots now, slicing their way through on the bunker.
Down that bunker, and they're gonna succeed.
1-1 is ready right now for MC as well. 2-2 starts immediately. Polt did rebuild at to commence it already. So, but it's 30. Well, actually, army supply. Polt should have a lead right now. Polt has a pretty big army supply lead, man.
Yeah, but he's gonna if he's gonna attack, he's attacking into storm, and that's always a very tough hustle. MC's third base is done, and it's being saturated now. He's got so many warp gates.
This is the moment Polt should go for that hero drop. But MC, his position, his observer positioning is so smart, man. Like, you don't see that as Terran. How are you ever gonna see this?
No, you're not. Just kind of chilling.
Well, it's just like, you can see that. Oh, the Warp Prism is still here. Polt sees the Warp Prism.
Storm going down there. Bio unit's taking some damage. Another storm going down. This time the Medevac's the one's taking the damage. Stalker's gonna blink forward, and 1, 2, and 3. No third Medevac kill, but still, MC just doing everything right, starting to chrono boost out those upgrades. Now he's working on +2, whereas Polt's finishing up +3. Polt does have that third now, and with that extra income, he should be able to muster up another pretty good fighting force.
Maybe Polt will just wait for the 3 to upgrade and then go for it straight away. But I think by the time MC should have 2 upgrades. Finally, he picks up one of those observers. He's going to spot MC's army right now. Army supply is still bigger. Polt, nice storms once more, or nice storm once more by MC.
And Polt kind of danced around in that storm for a little longer than maybe he should have. Took a lot of damage. It's going to bleed off a lot of energy on those Medevacs. MC, though, he just has so many gateways, man. He's able to warp in like 12 Zealots at a time. Another big fight coming, this time with units coming from every angle. A couple more storms coming down from MC.
2-2 is still not ready yet. It's almost ready.
Yeah, Zealot reinforcements do arrive, and they're just so effective against these Marauders, chopping them to pieces. Even an Immortal in the mix. Hey guys, I'm here too.
Hey guys, I'm pretty good against those guys. No worries, man. We got this. We take care of those guys every day of the week.
That's how Dwayne Wade feels on the Heat. He's like, I'm pretty good. LeBron's like, just give me the ball.
Polt is going to try to do some cute micro, and he's doing a pretty good job picking off as many Zealots as possible, but in the end, this is just not going to matter. MC has too many units picking up those Medevacs. Those Archons are still backing up those Zealots as well. This is kind of like the Archons are the big brother of the Zealot, you know?
Yeah.
Like the small brother can fight, but if this really goes wrong, the big brother will come to save the day.
Yeah, well, all the small brothers pretty much get cleaned up there, and then Polt does evacuate. Polt MC way out of position, but it doesn't matter because there's a second wave to MC's attack, mostly Zealot Archon. And Polt knows that there's nothing he can do. GG MC.
MC played a very, very good game 1. Of course, you can say that this game got almost decided at the fact where, or pretty much decided at the fact where Polt tries to drop 3 Medevacs full of bio units into the main base of MC, and MC showed us some perfect defense. But still, I think MC played very clean throughout the entire game, and interesting to see how he just neglects those upgrades. Yeah,
it was wild. He goes for the larger army, and I guess the result of that was he had enough of a force to deal with Polt's first push pretty easily.
Yeah. There should be different ways to deal with that though, because most Protoss units, Protoss players do start off with this upgrade, so it's interesting. Maybe it's because it's Ohana, maybe he feels that Ohana is a map that He needs as many units as possible.
I like the way he kind of positioned that fight. He had the Stalkers on the high ground. I think he was looking to snipe the medevac just like he tried to do there.
Yeah. Let's take another look at that drop, guys. What we think pretty much decided this first game on Ohana. MC somehow just has spider senses, blinks up unit up in the high ground, and you can see how indecisive Polt is.
Just a little bit of indecision, and MC so aggressive, blinks right underneath it, and Polt loses medevacs full of units. His supply just plummeted there. MC lost like one Stalker before blinking away with everything else. Really well played by the boss toss.
That's about as good as drop defending is going to get, Ben.
That game was brought to you guys by Kingston HyperX. We're going to kick it to a very short commercial break, and then game 2, Polt versus MC.